You can do an interview? All right. We have a very loud person on the stage right now, so we'll see how the microphone stands up to this. Oh shit, we will see. We'll see what happens. We're praying, right? We're praying. Oh my, she's really loud, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we are at Sessions with Sage Volume 2. Who am I talking to?
Kelvin, aka Aiming for Greatness.
Aiming for Greatness.
Aiming for Greatness Photography.
So he is the resident photographer for this event. How's it been going?
So far, so good. Can't complain. I'm getting a lot of really good pictures. The lighting's not the greatest, but you know, my name is Aiming for Greatness, so I try to adapt to all situations to make sure that I get the best quality pictures.
That. So what made you come up with the name Aiming for Greatness?
When I started snapping pictures, it was, the camera's aiming, and I want the greatest pictures that I can possibly take of whatever it is that I'm taking, whatever event, whatever model, whatever it is. I want the pictures to turn out great. I want people to look at the pictures and be like, that's great. So hence the name Aiming for Greatness.
I love that. I love that. So do you do video too?
No video.
No video.
Video's a whole different beast than photography. It's different equipment, different gear, a lot of money.
Hence why I just stay in the corner over here and that's it. S21, I love you, baby. I looked at video and was like, girl, you need to just slow your roll a little bit.
No. Yeah. To get the gear, it's even to do the photography stuff, like my small little bag that's over there.
Yeah.
People looking at it.
It's a nice bag too.
Nice bag. But looking at the bag, you would think nothing of it. But then when I tell people that I have like over $5,000 worth of equipment in my bag, it's like, it started off as a hobby and stuff like that. But it's like, I started noticing that, it made people very happy. So a lot of the times I'm doing like free shoots and stuff like that for people who may not be able to afford it. Sometimes being a photographer, the prices can be extremely expensive. Sometimes $300, $400, $500 for simply half an hour. And by me having, my equipment, I'm able to offer, my services to people who are maybe less fortunate, who aren't able to fully pay for it.
Yeah.
I've had people who wanted maternity shoots done who, are extremely unfortunate, and I'll do it for them. So, for me, it was able to capture those special moments for people and bring a smile to their face.
Love that. And you know what, honestly, the way that you're giving to the community, you gotta get the blessings. Like the blessings are gonna come to you, they're gonna flow to you.
Slowly but surely. I was privileged enough on Monday, I was published. So, thank you. My first time ever being published as a photographer. So, hard work does pay off. It took time. And this year I really pushed it hard. And I'm able to now say that I'm a published photographer, which is amazing.
So what's the publication that published you? Like, are you not to say? Are you not
Biz Magazine Fashion.
Biz Magazine Fashion.
Yeah.
Love that. So you did the whole fashion shoot.
I did it for a designer. She requested me, so she had roughly like 15 pages. So she asked me if I can come downtown near the pier and shoot.
Wow.
So I did that, and I'm published. So it's a milestone. It's a milestone, and it's something that was on my bucket list, and I was able to accomplish it this year.
So now that you're published, big things around here, big things going on. Now that you're published, what is the next goal? Like how do you keep going?
I just continue to be me. Stay in my wheelhouse where I'm comfortable, which is continue to help people who are unfortunate. When I did this, it was a hobby for me. And again, it was to make people smile and stuff like that, to capture those special moments. And, I'm going to continue to, open those closed doors. I work with models now. I do runways. So I'm opening up a lot more doors for myself, but I continue to still be humble and understand that, there's unfortunate people out there who may want to have their last pictures with their mother or father who
Yeah.
could be passing away shortly.
Yes.
You
Oh
know,
my goodness. Yes.
yeah, there was one photo that I took of before my grandmother passed away, and I was able to take it of the whole entire family, and it's a great memory for me, and hence again the name Aiming for Greatness, because my family can look back at that picture and be like, yeah,
Yes.
they treasure that.
Yes.
And for a lot of people, who it may be their last day on earth or their family members may be passing away shortly, to be able to capture those moments that are going to last you a lifetime,
Yes.
and you can look back at them and be like, I'm thankful for it. What brings a smile to my face?
Yes, that's such important work. Like, it's funny because I have family members who would be like, no, don't take my picture. And then as they started losing loved ones and closer ones, now they're like, take my picture. Let me pose for you. And it's so important. Like, you just don't even, we take it for granted,
Yeah.
and then the person's gone and you're like, oh my goodness.
Everyone thinks, they're going to live forever. Me growing up, it was like, I thought my parents were going to live forever.
Yeah.
And then, reality starts to hit in as you get older.
Yes.
Me being the age my parents, it's like, growing up, I didn't have those memories with my parents as far as pictures go and stuff like that. I can't really look back now,
Yeah.
but I try to build those memories now by capturing video and capturing pictures with that. So one day when they go, it's like I can look back and I can show my son
Yes.
and be like, this was, your mama and your papa loved you, and I can look back for myself. Sometimes when I'm down and out, just go back into the past and stuff like that and dig it up and be like,
You tap into those warm memories, and I think that's the gift. Like, when we leave our footprint, right? But it's how did we leave it?
yeah.
And I think like what you're doing honestly it's beautiful, and your mentality behind it. Like, I have never once heard you say, and we've been talking all night.
All night.
I have never once heard you
Freestyles,
say
too.
freestyle. Listen, honestly,
We'll get into that.
just sitting here vibing and freestyling. Honestly, Calvin, like, this is my first gig by myself. He made it easy. He actually helped me. Like, I was like, yo, I literally was like, I can't get the angles right. I think I got to go home. And you're like, no, hold on a second. Let's try it this way. And it's just, I'm grateful for that, right? But what I was going to say is, like, all night, I've never once heard you say, I need to profit off this. It's always like, I'm giving to the community. I'm doing for the less fortunate. I'm trying to create memories for people. And it's such a beautiful energy to approach it with. Like, I honestly, like, I appreciate your energy. And I'm sure the people who you've helped totally appreciate your energy as well. It's a beautiful thing.
It's not always about the money. I think that's what people need to realize. It's like people are so money hungry all the time. And I get the economy is where it is, but it's like, it's not always about the money,
Yeah.
right? Money will come eventually, too,
Yeah.
right? But it's not always about the money. It's not always about gouging people
Yep.
and stuff like that, right? Sometimes just knowing that you can help someone and seeing a smile on their face, can be rewarding.
Yeah.
as well, right? It's not about being selfish,
Yes.
right? Give to people
Give,
sometimes.
yeah. Yeah. Always try to give something to someone, So next big gigs, like where would we find you next?
So you can look on Instagram. It's aiming for greatness _photography. That's my main page. I'm in the process of building a website.
Oh, nice.
So I don't know when that will be done. I've been saying it for the last 6 months, but
Uh-oh.
I will get to that eventually. I'm just so busy, and I don't always have time to do these things. So, but aiming for greatness _photography on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You can message me. That's usually where I message people back and forth if they want to connect with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. So if you need any photos done, hit up Calvin,
Thank you.
aiming for greatness _photography on Instagram. And you can jump in his DMs. He'll actually respond.
Yes. I respond to everyone. The amount of messages that I have in there is crazy, but I respond to everyone. So it may take a little bit, but I respond to everyone.
Love it. So don't be afraid. you know, just get your memories, get your memories. So thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for even this, you know. I mean, it's not my show, but I'm gonna thank you anyway. You know? I'm gonna spread the love, right?
I mean,
So yeah,
thank you so much.
you're welcome. Thank you. Have a good night.
Now wait until she busts a freestyle.
Woo! That's a freestyle.